everybody. We're going to do the last vocab words for the year, lesson 20. So have your book out. I'm going to read them, but you should still have your book in front of you so you can see it and you can make your cards from there and then send me your cards. I'll hold the book up when I'm done the first page in case you don't have your book at home for some reason. Hopefully everybody does. I think you do. But I'll hold it up just in case. So anyway, going to page 205, lesson 20. The first word is despoil, to strip of belongings or worth. Unrestricted dumping of toxic chemicals has despoiled the area and made it uninhabitable. That's a verb. Note there's also a noun version of it, despoliation. Despoliation. That is a really awkward word to say. I've never said that word before. All right, next word is educe. Educe, a verb, to conclude from given facts, to work out through reasoning. From the accumulated data, scientists will attempt to educe where the hurricane will strike land. Word 3 is equable, an adjective, not varying, steady, equable, equal. The Gulf Stream off the Florida coast maintains an equable temperature of 80 degrees. Not easily disturbed, serene. So that's another very different, well, not that different, I guess, meaning for it. Carolina's manner remains equable despite the pressures of family, relationships, and corporate life. Equable. Next is happenstance, a circumstance due to chance. Just by happenstance, we found a gold ring in the sand. That's a noun. Insular is an adjective, insular, relating to an island or island people, because they're kind of insulated, right? They're not a part of everything else. They're insulated from everything else by all the water around them. So think of insulation, insular. Many residents of Tokyo are cosmopolitan in attitude despite Japan's insular geography, because obviously Japan is an island, a bunch of islands. Or it could also mean resistant to new or different ideas. The Amish are an independent and insular people who exist amid a diversified larger world. So they keep to themselves, they insulate themselves. They're not insulated by geography. They have figured out a way to be insulated from the world around them, the Amish. All right, next is mayhem. Mayhem is a noun, deliberate and willful infliction of violent injury or destruction, chaos. In 1987, armored government troops created mayhem when they confronted pro-democracy demonstrators in Beijing's Tiananmen Square. Parlous, adjective, fraught with uncertainty, risk, or danger. Ireland had been through parlous times in the past, most notably the Great Potato Famine of the 1840s. Pellucid is an adjective, extremely clear, transparent. Well, you already know the word lucid. Lucid means clear, or if a person is lucid, they're conscious, they're all there. So pellucid, extremely clear, transparent. The ocean floor 80 feet below was clearly visible through the pellucid waters off the Jamaican coast. Second definition, expressed simply or easily understood. The valedictorian's pellucid speech made his meaning impossible to misconstrue. It was very clear. Easily understood. Okay, preclude, to make impossible, to prevent. That's a verb. A sprained ankle precluded Mara's running in the 2004 Athens Olympic Games. So, let me hold these up for a second. If you need to use it, gosh, can you even see it? You can pause, obviously, if you need to. And there. Okay, on the second page. Propinquity. Propinquity is a closeness in position. So that tree behind me, the propinquity of that tree, I'm saying this sentence wrong. Just ignore that. Okay, it's a closeness in position, so it's a noun. There is a propinquity between the tree and this curtain behind me that I hung up to have a background. Isn't it cute? The propinquity of the twin oak trees in the garden made suspending the hammock a simple task. Rapacious, taking without restraint, greedy or grasping. We've had that word in a past vocab lesson a couple years ago, maybe last year, for those of you who had me. So you've had rapacious before. Greedy is, I think, how we defined it back then. Rapacious looting followed the riots. A schism, a noun, is a division in a group due to discord, people not getting along. A schism among Republicans led to the formation of the Bull Moose Party in the 1912 presidential election. A split. A schism is a split. Hey, we've had schism before too. Sublimate, it's a verb, to redirect one's impulses or instincts to a more socially acceptable expression. Although justifiably angry, she sublimated her urge to scream by going for a run. She redirected it. A talisman, noun, is an object believed to have magical powers. You probably already do know that word. Note that there's also an adjective form of it, talismanic. That would describe something. And last word is terrestrial, relating to Earth or its inhabitants. Adjective. Observers of the strange object in the sky were obdurate in their belief that it was not of terrestrial origin. Or it could mean of or relating to land as opposed to water. So if you remember, those of you who've done Latin Greek, either with me or someone else, terra means earth or land. So that's a way to remember terrestrial, the second meaning of it. Of or relating to land rather than water. The railroad is a terrestrial form of transportation. Okay, so do your cards and send me a pic.